morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Agnes and on my channel I share all things nails and more. So for today's video I thought I would take you guys with me to spend a day in the salon with me. I have 3 clients today and I'm hoping to get some content done in between and some other little bits as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and of course hit that subscribe button for more videos. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. I had my first client at 9 AM in the morning. We started off by sanitizing her hands. I think I was using the Gel Bottle Papaya hand sanitizer spray. So this client does have builder gel on her natural nails. So I started off by removing the gel polish using the Lucy Pastorelli Swiss Safety Barrel drill bit in medium grit. I then switched over to my hand file to shape and file the builder so it's flush with the natural nail, getting rid of any lifting or any inconsistencies, just making sure everything is nice and flush. And this client does like her nails sort of tapered square, so I'm just making sure I've got my shape nice and neat. We do go over this again in the end, so it's not too important at this stage. For the cuticles, recently I have been really enjoying the Lucy Pastorelli Prep Etch Cone drill bit. I think this is amazing. Now if you watch my videos, you know that I am a diehard for the Willow Academy flame drill bit, but this has changed everything for me. I much prefer the Etch Cone drill bit. I love the way this drill bit is really flush with the nail plate and the skin, therefore it's really fast to remove any dead skin and debris that's on the regrowth area. I then nip away any dead cuticle using navy nippers in Katie, and I just love this bit. I find it so satisfying. It's been a while since I've been on here and chatting with you guys. I hope everyone is doing good. This video was supposed to go up a few weeks ago, but life has just been happening. It's been a bit chaotic. I will fill you in later on in the video, but hopefully if life doesn't throw any more bombshells at me, then you will be seeing a lot more of me. Now that we've completed all prep, I'm going in with the Gel Bottle rubber base coat and I'm really pushing this into the nail, into all those grooves that we've just created on the nail plate, and that will ensure that your client will have really good retention. Once I've done that, I pop that in a lamp to cure in the low heat setting for 90 seconds. Then I go in with the Gel Bottle Clear Builder Gel and I place majority of the product at the regrowth area, and then I just taper it down the nail. Anywhere where you may have had any lifting that you've removed will require more product to balance. I am working on one nail at a time when I do the builder gel. It's just to keep really good control over the nails to make sure it doesn't flood into any sidewalls or the cuticle area. So I am working on both hands as I do this. I do one nail on the one hand and then let that cure whilst I work on the other hand. But I've just shown you the one hand so it doesn't get too repetitive. And I do cure this at 90 seconds in a low heat mode just so we don't get any heat spikes. Once I've done all the nails, I wipe off the residue and then I go in with my hand file to refine the shape and make sure everything is nice and flush. Throughout this video, I am going to be answering some comments that I've received on my videos. Melissa Stevens 9573 asked, what paints do I use on my Beetlejuice video? I use acrylic. Bog standard, just plain art acrylic. I think it's the Daler only ones I have. It's really good for doing lots of detail. I like using it for doing like spruce sort of Christmas tree type thing. Yeah, it's great, but make sure to use it on a matte base. Acrylic paint is air dry, so make sure it's completely dry before going in as usual with your top coat. Here I'm just wiping the nails with acetone to remove any nail dust, and today we're going for a gorgeous plum shade, which is Boysenberry by the Gel Bottle. Absolutely love this colour, especially at this time of the year. So I'm going to do 2 coats of this. This client tends to switch between matte and shiny top coat, so I did a little swatch on her pinky nail just to show her what the matte would look like on this colour, and she loved it both ways, so I actually ended up going over the pinky with the shiny top coat, and then we did the ring and middle finger nails matte. We finished the service with Navy Pro Cuticle Balm, which I am still really enjoying at the moment, and lastly Navy Pro Hand Cream. So this service took around an hour 15 minutes to an hour 30, and it is £35, and I also got a £5 tip from the client. As I clean up my setup, I think it's a great time to have another comment. Olena8398 commented on my Aliana hand unboxing video. Do you know which is better, flexible or posable? So I can only answer for the flexible one because I've never had the posable version, but I would however recommend the flexible. I think if you're looking for a realistic effect, definitely flexible as it rests just like a real hand would. I'd imagine if you start to move the posable fingers, they might start to look a bit unnatural, if that makes sense. I'd maybe get the posable if I wanted to take nail photographs, but for filming nail content and practicing and for a lifelike feel, I would probably stick to the flexible. It's 11:15 and I haven't had a bite to eat yet, so I think I'm going to have an early lunch. I have a client in at 1 o'clock, so I'm either having an early lunch or a late lunch, and I'd prefer it to be early because ya gal's hungry. So I'm just going to have last night's leftovers, which is roast chicken, and I cooked some potatoes in the chicken juice, which was lovely, and I made a white wine sauce to go with it. So I'm going to heat this up and have some lunch. We've been lacking some Freya cam today. Sitting there like a little princess. Hey, are you playing? I swear she's just farted. It smells like ass. Did you fart? Stinks. Guys, this sauce is insane. I'm going to pop the recipe in the description box. It's that good. Oh. Hey. All I was lacking from this meal was some homegrown cherry tomatoes straight from our greenhouse. So good. I'm all fed and we are back in the salon. Now we are officially in the autumnal months of the year. The months have just been absolutely flying in. The year's just whirlwind. But it is my favourite time of the year. I am an autumn child. I was born in October. So it is my favourite season of the year and I'm super excited about it. So yesterday I found myself in the range. Now I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever I visit that shop, I am always bound to come out with a ton of things. So I thought I would do a little haul with you and show you what I got. So let's get straight into it. Now I'm going to kick this off with these pumpkin glass mugs you have seen me use this morning to make my coffee. How bloody adorable are these? I'll give you a little close up. Now these are just £2.99 each and they are a fair size. So I'm going to be using these in a salon. If any clients would like a tea or coffee, these will be the ones that I'll be using for the next month or so. Next, I picked up this bag of pumpkin pot puree for £2.99, which smells like literally autumn in a bag. The hints of cinnamon and spices, it's beautiful. So I can't wait to get this opened and spread those autumnal scents around the salon. I do apologise about the light changing. It's a bit of a funny day. Cloudy, then it's not cloudy, and then it's cloudy. Autumnal vibes. Anyway, next we have this pomegranate scented candle, which is a fair size, fair weight to it as well. Love the kind of navy blue dark frosted glass effect, and it smells gorgeous. Sort of smoky fruity smell to it. It's really nice. That's £4.99. Next we have these. They're so cute. I got these two little autumnal mice. One's sitting on a pumpkin and the other one is just cute as hell in his little mini dress. So the pumpkin one is $4.99 and the other one is $2.99. So cute. Where I'm going to put them, I don't know, but I had to have them. They're so sweet. Next, I got this teddy material pumpkin cushion, which was, let me just tell you, $6.99. And again, I keep going on about this. It goes with the salon, my whole Egyptian cotton vibe that I've got going on. Wouldn't use it as a cushion, I don't think. I'll probably use it for decorative purposes. Next, for $4.99, I got this box of autumn decorations. It's got some velvety pumpkins in there, acorns, cinnamon sticks, etc. So I thought this would be really good for doing nail content. I have just received HONA's full autumn gel polish collection, so I thought these would be really nice just to have in the background, just trying to push those autumnal vibes. And then obviously I can use them in the salon as well to decorate. Along with that, I got this set of 3 burgundy velvet pumpkins for $2.99 for those kind of burgundy shades of gel polishes in the collection. Plus I just really love this burgundy colour. Then we got this ceramic candle with pumpkin season engraved in there, which smells, oh, it smells like cookies. Really nice autumnal scent, and this was $4.99 as well. Up next we have this really cute little guy. He is a little ghost cushion and he was just $4.99. So I'm going to replace my pink cushions for the time being with this little ghosty. And I also got this boo cushion, so these will be super cute. My table is getting really cramped. Next I've got these sort of burgundy, what would you call that? Burgundy eucalyptus bouquet, and that was $3.99. Again, I thought I could use that for doing some content and then use that in the salon to decorate. Last but not least, we've got this set of 4 coasters. These were $6.99. I thought these would be really good for when I'm doing content. I can use that as a nail art dish to mix up my colours and whatnot. So yeah, these will be really handy. And then it was time for my 1 PM client. My prep routine is just the same. The only difference with this client is that she's wearing HONA Builder Gel. So whilst I remove their gel polish, file and shape the nails and do the cuticle work, I reckon we should have another comment. So this comment is from a little while ago, so I do apologise I have missed it. King Colby 1580 said, "Hello, I'm new here, so I have a couple of questions. Number 1, why do you use well-less tips over weld? I feel like the weld ones would be better in theory, but I also don't work with them, so I like to learn how people do things. Love that." So weld nail tips have a little groove where the natural nail will be, so they have a little indent underneath. The weld tips come as standard, and sometimes, well, most of the time, the weld doesn't hug around the free edge perfectly or flush, because everyone's nails are different, which I find results in water and dust or dirt gathering underneath your nails. It's a personal preference. I feel like there is no real need for the weld. I would much rather just have the nail completely flush, no ridges or anything underneath the nails. Whew, that was an exhausting one to explain. I hope that made sense. So anyway, here I'm going in with HONA's Pure Bond, which is essentially a primer, and I just cure that in a lamp for 30 seconds. And here I'm going in with HONA's Pure Foundation for a base coat, followed by Pure Build in Clear, which is HONA's Builder Gel. Again, putting the majority of the product at the regrowth area, and then I'm just dragging it down the nail. Again, working on 1 nail at a time and then curing each nail in the low heat mode at 90 seconds. So we had another question from King Colby 1580 in regards to swatch books. Are they better than a swatch wheel or a swatch stick? Because I have a lot of polishes that I want to swatch, but I can't seem to find the best way to display them all in a really organised way. I feel like a book would be best, but it also didn't look like there was a lot of room, and I have a lot of polishes, around 150. Wow. What would you recommend? So like I said in that video, swatch books were a trend that I never got into. I prefer swatch sticks personally, as clients can interact with them a lot more. Hold them up to your fingers, pick out a selection, then compare them next to each other. You can't really do that with the book. Also, once you insert nail tips into the book, it's very difficult to then rearrange the colours, so if you get new colours, it's just going to be a mumbo jumbo. But again, it's finding what works best for you. That's just my personal opinion. Anyway, so here I am going in with the Gel Bottles Jet Black, and I am just doing one coat of this because it's very, very strong. On top of the black, we are going in with the incredible Victoria Vin. We're using the colour 247 Jaded, which is a gorgeous green-blue cat eye. I absolutely love a cat eye gel polish. So they have tiny microscopical metallic particles in them, so when you hold the magnet over the top, you can see it all kind of gathers together, which creates that sort of colour shift, which is so fun. Oh, just look at the depth of those nails. Then I'm just going in with the Gel Bottles Extreme Shine Top Coat, followed by Navy Pro's Cuticle Balm, along with a hand massage using Navy Pro's Hand Balm. This service took between 1 hour 15 and 30 minutes. This service costs £35 and I also received a £5 tip from the clients. Now I'm going to fix my nails for some content I'm going to be doing, and as you can see, I've just got my own nails with some clear builder gel on. They have been on for quite a while. I've got quite a bit of outgrowth, a bit of lifting there as well. If you're still here and watching, I want to say thank you so much. I have a question. Let me know down in the comments below which step of doing nails is your favourite. I think mine has to be the prep. Like, nothing will ever beat that for me. I just love building that nice foundation. I just find it so satisfying. So because I'm going to be shooting some content for HONA, I am going to just top coat my nails with Extreme Shine Top Coat. I'm just leaving them clear. Okay guys, I've just finished doing my nails. They're nice and fresh, ready for some nail content. Speaking of nail content, HONA, Home of Nail Art, were kind enough to send me their autumn collection of gel polishes. Now this collection is called Into the Darkness, and I believe it's 10 gel polishes in this. I actually haven't even opened this yet, so I think quickly before my last client comes in half an hour, we should get a little snoop at this. I love the packaging, it's beautiful. I love those deep tones for autumn, burgundies, purples. Let's get this opened. That's very stiff. Hello Agnes, so excited for you to fall in love with these new shades launching on the 13th of September 24 at 8 AM. Love always. Oh, so sweet. Thank you so much. So excited. Right, let's get these looked at. So first we have satin. Which is a gorgeous deep sort of bottle green. That is beautiful. Wow. It's like a Christmas tree green. Next we have noir. That is like the darkest shade of sort of a plummy deep purple. Gorgeous. Then we have silhouette. Okay, similar but a more sort of a, definitely more sort of a vibrant purple shades. Absolutely beautiful. Next we have darkness. Super, super dark navy. Wow, that is gorgeous. It's near black. Next we have shadows. Love, 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 love. This is a really dark brown with sort of bronzy brown shimmer through it. Wow, beautiful. This just screams autumn, autumn leaves. Gorgeous. Okay, next we have lucids. Yes, 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 yes. This is giving sort of chocolatey. If brown was a nude, it would be this colour. That is really nice. I like that. Coming away from those sort of bluey purplies to kind of warmer tones. Next we have rumour. Wow, okay, this is interesting because against the glass opening of the bottle, it looks sort of pinky. So this must have really sort of pinky undertones. These colours look super pigmented. I cannot wait to try them on and swatch them all. Next we have velveteen. We have another shimmer. Wow, it definitely has that sort of velvety effect to it. Love, love, love. I think this might be my favourite one so far, next to the shadows. Then next we have Vamp. I'm excited about this one. Yes, yes, much yes. Deep burgundy, holy grail for autumn. Absolute must have. Proper blood red like. Again, I understand where you got the name from, HONA. Vamp is spot on. And last but not least, we have Raven. Sort of similar to Vamp, but even darker. Near black. This is that deep, deep dark burgundy that everybody's kind of looking for. Gorgeous. Thank you so, so much. And then it was time for my 5:30 clients. 4 weeks of wear and look how pristine these nails are. Now I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. It definitely does take two to tango when it comes to the retention of your client's nails. And I do think this is my star client for looking after their nails. You know who you are, I know you're watching. And I absolutely love those stars over the natural pinky base. Anyway, time to go. This client is wearing the gel bottle, so here I am going in with my rubber base coat before infilling with her colour of builder, which is Teddy. For her colour, we chose the Gel Bottles Rosetta, which is a lovely deep sort of berry colour, and we used Diana over her ring and middle fingernails. We're going to do some nail art there, so just to change the tone of the teddy a little bit, take away the kind of peachiness as such. It's so versatile. It's great using those sort of translucent gel polishes over different bases because you can get different effects, so you don't necessarily have to have every single shade of builder gel when you've got semi-translucent gel polishes as well. Then I'm going in with the second coat, and just look how that teddy is completely transformed. It's a whole new shade of sort of pinky nude. We then did some swirl nail art with a hint of rose gold, which is called Blessed, again by the Gel Bottle. This set of nails took around 1 hour and 30 or 40 minutes, and they cost £39. The client gave me £40 and didn't want the change, so £1 tip. And that was the end of my day. Now, in case you're wondering where I have disappeared to or why I'm posting an autumnal video so late, here's why. Good morning everybody. So a day in the life of a nail technician has turned into 2 days in the life of a nail technician. I could not get all that done in a one day, so it has been a couple of days since, well, the day you've just seen. There's been a lot going on recently. Basically, it has been a really chaotic time for me. Currently, some of you may know, I am originally from Estonia and I moved here to the United Kingdom with my mother 17 years ago. And my mother has recently decided that she is going to permanently move back to Estonia. So I have been really busy with helping her move, and I still have a lot of my own possessions in her place as well. So I've been bringing lots of stuff over to our house, which has caused a chaos at our house. So yeah, a lot of chaos around me currently, and obviously with my mum leaving the country, needless to say, a really confusing time because life's going to get a little bit different for me as well with my mother leaving, and obviously trying to fit clients in the midst of all this as well. It's been quite a lot, and obviously I am still recovering from my spinal surgery in the beginning of the year, so I do need to take things easy as well, or I'm trying to. Anyway, with all that aside, I am back today and we are going to get the HONA Gel Polishes swatched, because those gel polishes are sitting in that box and I want to get my hands on them. So let's get them swatched and do some content. And of course, we've still to decorate the salon as well with all the autumnal bits that we picked up from the range. So without any further ado, let's get straight to it. My sister happened to have a spare soft light box, which she was kind enough to pass on to me, which I was really buzzing about because I've been wanting to get one for the longest time. Here I am not knowing how to put it together, not a Scooby, but hey, it worked. So here I am, getting it all set up for the first time and getting familiar with it. Too much stuff hanging over my desk is the constant pain of my life. Here I am picking out the backdrop for the reel we are about to create. But before we do that though, I am going to swatch the whole collection so I can use that in the reel to show all the colours together as the whole collection. Feeling like a little kid getting to play about with all these pretty colours. It's always like Christmas getting new gel polishes. So exciting. Move. Off, 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 go off. Using my Dymo label printer, I'm printing out all the names of the colours and attaching them onto the swatch sticks. Gosh, are they beautiful colours? Love them. They're a lot darker than you would expect from the average Autumnal gel polish collection, I think. But I like their unique approach. I am here for it. Only thing I would say is, when you don't have them under kind of a strong light, they all look quite dark and some of them quite similar. However, when you put them under the light, all of those lovely, deep, sort of vibrant undertones really show through and they look a lot sort of brighter. The darkest, sort of most appropriate paper that I could spot in my folder was the Dalerone Storm, which has that sort of dark, almost like a fibre effect through it, which I thought would be the most suitable because, to be fair, I didn't have a lot of colours there and they were all kind of summer colours. So I was sort of borderline thinking, oh no, I don't have the backdrop for this, I might need to pop over to Hobbycrafts. But now that I've swatched all these colours, it actually looks alright. If I don't go for this one, what would I go for? And if I go much darker, you're not going to see those lovely undertones. So I think I'm going to stick to this. It's a good in between, not too light, so it's still appropriate for the collection into the darkness, but it's not that dark that you can't see those undertones. So I'm going to set this up now for our content and hopefully this will work with the bits and bobs that I have for the backdrops. Now I will just sort of play about with this stuff for a while just to kind of brainstorm ideas of what I'm going to do. These do not smell nice. It's sort of a musky smell. Oh, hello. So I'm going to be recording from here using this tripod. Normally what I do to hold my backdrop up is I use this tripod, which I also use for filming videos for my YouTube if I'm doing tutorials. So I'm going to pop this here. However, I'm not going to be attaching my camera overhead. So I want you guys to see from further out what it looks like when I'm filming content. So I'm going to actually flip this round and just use this post to sellotape my backdrop onto. I think I'm going to have an angle, because my camera is going to be pointing from here. These are stinking. They smell so bad. They smell like wet rot. I don't know, that's what I imagine wet rot would smell like. I'm just testing out if I'm comfortable because I've got 10 gel polishes to swatch. My camera is going to be over my shoulder and then I might need to turn this light off. Now you can see on my nail, you can see all these lines, which is the tripod of my phone, so that means I need to angle the softbox slightly different. This is my nail order Lumilight, so I need to take this off the table and the softbox needs to pretty much, I think, either come from here or up above so that it doesn't cast a shadow on the tripod. That reflection is already better, but you can still see the tripod, so let's fix that. And then the soft box is gonna come higher. Oh, much better. You see there's no lines in the reflection, which is good. I don't want that to be distracting, so I'm going to put this pumpkin there. And I'm going to just French, then it's... I'm just going to cut these. Now I popped over to my laptop just to check, because we've obviously opened the box, I need to check that these are all going to be in the correct order. Aha, see, these are mixed up. Freya, you're ruining it! Move! Yeah, these two are mixed up. Believe it or not, these mistakes do happen, and when they do, it's super annoying. I have actually done a full reel and then realised that it was all wrong as I was about to upload it, so better to triple check these things than down the line regret. Cool, so now that we know our gel polishes are in order, guys, it looks so good. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's worked out perfectly. I love the backdrop. I'm really happy with it. Yes, look at that. That is our shots. Guys, I've just realised you can see the tape here slightly, so I need to fix that before we start anything. That would have been good for the video, but obviously not. So then along comes another idea. That sort of pattern goes with the background leafy things, so I think content creation is about having fun as well, because if you're not having fun, you're not going to come up with new ideas. Hopefully we'll get this in a one shot. No. Now, I need to also work fast for continuity here, because this candle's going to burn. It's going to be like a timer on a reel, so you don't want it to be done by the time you get to the end, so I need to work fast. I am going to take a quick break because I've sold this bench that I have here in the salon on Facebook Marketplace, and someone is about to come and pick it up. And whilst I'm taking a break, I am also going to have my lunch, breakfast. I'm starving. The reason why I'm selling it is because it doesn't really get used, for starters, and secondly we have a small seat in the living room which also doesn't get used, which is sort of in the way, taking up space there, so we're going to bring that one into the salon, and I'll be able to do it like a little coffee table as well, I think, to the side, and that'll be nice. It's got 3 storage boxes which I haven't used ever, I don't think, so yeah, just gotta go. While I wait for them to arrive, I'm going to just quickly put one of these bacon and cheese wraps in the air fryer. Not the healthiest, but they're so good. They are from Aldi's. So good. So the time's just going on 20 to 1 and I've just sat down to eat my pastry. Once I've finished eating, we're going to pop back through to the salon and we're going to hopefully finish HONA's reel, and hopefully I'll have that done before 4 because I have a client. But yeah, I'm going to eat this quickly so we can get back through there. These are normally fluffier and crispier, but I had a filter in the air fryer which I just left in there, so not as fluffy today. Still delicious though. this is my first time using Peely Base. If you haven't heard of it, get familiar. An absolute must-have for any nail technician dabbling in content creation or even just for practicing. It's an air dry varnish which you can use on your natural nails or your nail enhancements. Let it dry and you can paint over with gel polish and then cure it in the light. Yes, that's right. When finished, you can just ping off your design, but I would advise getting your hairdryer out because it does take what feels like an eternity to dry. Just trying different things for content, and I am just doing a couple of swoops over my nails on camera, and then I paint the rest of the nail off camera, and then again do my second coat on camera. But I actually didn't end up using the second coat clips, I don't think. While I'm about to chat away to you, I'll let you watch the finished result of this reel. Just a little update, I am now on to the second last bottle, and I'm not gonna lie, my thumb is not having a good time. Putting stuff on, taking stuff off. Yeah, she's a bit sensitive. But we're almost there. It is, however, now 3:30. My client's due at 4 o'clock, so that means my decorational bits are delayed again. It is what it is, as they say. I have finally done all 10 gel polishes and I feel exhausted. Definitely took a lot longer than what I expected. To be fair, I've never really worked with Peely Base before, but I don't know if I just assumed it would be easier. But I've worked out roughly it is about 15 minutes per nail. I had 10 gel polishes to do, so yeah, it's been hard going. And I have 10 minutes until my client arrives, so I need to quickly tidy this mess. But at least we've got the HONA video done and I can start editing it. That was my major thing for today. I wanted to get that done, and it's done. So that's the main thing, and then I can just decorate at another time. But yeah, here's all my nails, I think. But yeah, I'm going to quickly tidy all of this up and get ready for my clients. No rest for the wicked. So I reckoned you've seen me do enough sets of nails for one video, so here I am just after my client. I'm just decorating the salon in the evening before finishing up. Freya. I was really struggling to find a spot for those mice. I swear, they had been in every corner of that room. before you know it, the day was done and Reece, my partner, got home from work.
Oh yeah. Come here.
So does it feel autumnal in here?
It does. It feels very nice and autumnal. I see the mice are up and we've got pumpkin.
Oh, you know it's the mice?
That's not nice. And you've got pumpkins here and... Come hither, child.
I think this is much better here.
Yeah, sort of frees up that area.
Yeah, it's more spacious feeling.
Frees up that area.
Yeah, it's more spacious feeling.
You know you make some cats smell things and that. She never really does that, does she? Doesn't matter what it is. You know when you get cats to smell things and they gag?
Oh, yeah.
She don't do that.
You do that for a family.
Yeah, I'll do that. Where are you going? You haven't said hello to me yet. It smells so... Wait, stop eating that!
She was pissed off earlier because the two skeletons were sitting there.
Oh,
and then she had to sit over the bench.
Shocking. Her throne was taken over.
Yeah. I wish I had like a skinny oval thing where I could put all my pot puree here and then the little colourful pumpkins, but I can't find a dish.
A dish?
That's suited for that.
No dish. Boom! Come on, missile launch cat. Ow. Dish. Some might think you're like offering a try that.
They're like mini pumpkins, how cute are they?
What are they?
Pot puree, pumpkin pot puree.
Potpourri.
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 Maybe you're spreading your...
Oh. Sorry.
Me and Reece zhuzhed up these skeletons a few years back when I still had the shop on the high street, and yeah, I think I'm going to forever take these skeletons with me wherever I go. They are precious. Look at the nails. HONA's Into the Darkness collection is going to live in this display cabinet here. I'm using this face mask box to use as a podium for the packaging so you can see the name behind the bottles. And that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I love you. And yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit subscribe for more of my videos, and I shall see you next time. Bye!